Greetings everyone. Today we would like to talk about our project. Our project, Forgotten Shores, is a 2D survival game made in Java. We primarily use these libraries, as you can see. And our description to the game is, Forgotten Shores is a 2D survival game that planes spirals out of control, tearing through the sky before crashing into the unknown, an island with no sign of civilization. There is only one survivor among the passengers on this plane. As the game player, you must keep the survivor alive. However, it will not be that easy because of the hunger, thirst, and dangers of the wild. You should follow a correct strategy to keep him alive until he gets help. Okay, so these are our game mechanics. It mainly relies on exploration. The player has to explore the island to discover resources, tools, in order to survive. It was encouraging curiosity and it rewards discovery. We also have a crafting mechanic. Gathered materials from the island can be used to craft tools, weapons, and shelter. And also it emphasizes survival creativity and resourcefulness. And the inventory management, we decided to limit inventory system before the prioritization and strategic planning and keep it a bit realistic. It adds realism and pressure to decision making.
These are the things that we promised to do in our requirements. We did all of them.
Let me speak about hunger and thirst. So we have to gather resources, harvest fruits, hunt animals, and collect water. And for food and water, you have to either purify the water and cook the meat, or else, in order to avoid sickness, or else the player character gets sick. It promotes crafting as problem solving. And the status bars show hunger and thirst, and they decrease over time, so it kind of keeps the realism to the game. And for the game mechanics, we have environmental hazards such as wild animals and other threats that make the player's survival conditions harder. So the survivor needs weapons or defense strategies. It adds tension and survival risk to the game, so it's not just a simple lone island simulation. We also have a health system, the health part that drops from hunger, thirst, or hazards. It can be recovered by resting, healing, and other actions. And the end game consists of survival duration and escape mechanism. Each day becomes harder for the survivor to stay on the island. The conditions get tougher. It encourages long-term planning and adaptability. And escape mechanism, we offer multiple endings to this game. It encourages exploration and replayability.
So these are our classes and human. These are all of the object classes, and those are the tile classes and collision classes, and so on. This is our UML diagram. So we have a lot of classes, tens of classes, and we will talk about some of the important classes here. The first one is player. The player obviously controls the main character. It handles the survival stats, movements, combat, and it inherits entity Java. Some of the methods in our player class are update method, which actually updates the player every second. So it handles the animation and combat mechanics, it handles the movements and input mechanics, and so on. The constructor also has the game panel and key handler as parameters, and it uses those to construct the player. Another important class is the game panel.java. This game panel class controls all of the game mechanics, and it's the main panel that we use in our JFrame. And it basically handles everything. It makes connections with several classes like UI class, play class, and makes connection between them to make the game as a whole. And some of the methods we have is the constructor, obviously, which constructs the game panel. Run method actually is the game loop itself. It uses a thread to loop the game, and it calls update and repaint methods to actually paint the screen every single time. and it is the same component that has drop, and this is also about the thread mechanic. It draws everything like the tiles, player, and menus, and so on. Thank you very much.
Let's continue.
Should we first show the video or the
Initial game.
running gameplay?
Depends on you.
So
Then let's start
let's show the video.
video, then we'll
Then we can show
show you
the
that it actually. So this is our main menu. We have start, game, load, credits, and exit. All these buttons work. We'll come to them later on. So let's run the game. When the game starts, you can see two pigs, one island native. These will damage you. We'll go into that. Trees, bushes, and rocks. We have a chest and an NPC. So you can see the player movement animation there. And whenever we come to the NPC, it basically guides the player. It says that, hello stranger, welcome to this island. There are some creatures that may harm you and you should survive. You can go to the next page by right arrow key, and it will format the text to make sure that it fits. So we are calling in here, let's go to the rocks. Whenever we come across them, there will be F to interact, if it's interactable. And we can press F to interact them, and it collects and adds to our inventory. So in here, we have a crafting menu. When we press K menu, the crafting menu opens. We can see we have tools and necessities, 2 categories. And in each category we have items. Since we don't have any wood or we don't have enough materials, there's a big cross that says that we cannot craft them. It's highlighted in red. And the craft button is also not available, you cannot click it.
I think you should show this in your demo, and you can show the end of the game here.
Then,
Okay, o zaman
Okay, okay. Let's continue with our component.
okay.
Also, we can show the end game with our computer with the same system. So
we have the end
Video is
game in
unnecessary.
video too. Can we show it on here, or all of them should be in?
Actually,
Demo.
you can show the demo first and show the main things.
Okay.
Additionally, you need to show the end game on the demo, but for the other things, unnecessary or less necessary things, you can show from the video.
Okay. We can show the end game from load and the others from the start.
Eren, bunu nasıl yapacağız?
Mage.
Sağ ekran. Böyle mi?
Double click.
Double left.
Let's start game.
Let's start the game.
So, same thing, we can move the animations there. It's not this like, but since it's
Can do video optimization.
oh yeah. So let's go to the NPC.
Collect rocks. And
Same thing, you can switch. And so let's go and collect rocks. Okay, so when we press F, we collect them. But since it's night time, at this time we'll show the stats menu. So whenever we press C, the stat menu should come up, yes. And in here you have strength, life, attack, defense, current equipment. We have nothing currently, so normal sword, wood, shield. Lightning, if we equip a torch, which we will do, it will switch the torch. Ways to escape, survive until 10 days or craft a boat, and we have life, that's it. So whenever we press C again, it closes. So since it's night, it's pitch dark, you can't see anything. But when we have torch, we will have a lightning source, which will come to that.
Yeah, we have a statement here shows the state of today and the day count here, and we have our inventory here, 5 slots, and the status bars.
It's daytime again, it's brightening up. So let's move on and open the, let's go near chest. Let's press K to open the crafting menu. And let's craft the key. When we enter, it has an animation, a crafting animation. And we crafted, it says crafted key. We have it in our inventory. And when we come close to the chest and press F, it opens it. and we can press F again to get the axe.
Also, the chest cannot be opened if you do not have key.
So whenever we equip the axe and hit the tree, as you can see, we can cut it down. But it will start time again, so let me cut these loops. And let's get the crafting menu again. Let's craft a torch. And when we press torch, it would use it and light it up. And the stat menu is also changed, so you can see we have a torch here.
And next as well.
So we have, so since you can see our hunger and third bar is decreasing, we can go to nearest apple tree, press F again, it shows that. We'll get the apple and the tree is normal now. When we press 4, indicating the fourth slot, and when we press E, it eats the apple, and our hunger bar increases. So let's do combat. So when we come near to this, and if we get hit, as you can see, our character goes transparent. In that time, the character is invincible, so the player can take damage, and it goes back to normal when he can take damage. As you can see, our health bar is also decreasing each time we get hit. We can also attack the monster. Let me just unequip this axe. If we attack it, if I can, yes. So, as you can see, health bar opens up. Let's not die. Alright, my turret is also, so I might die here, but we'll show that also.
Yeah,
But and whenever I equip axe and hit it, it kills it, but I also died because my health was 0. So let's restart the game. And we show the restart mechanic also. So as you see, chest is still there since we restarted it. All bars are full. Days again, day 1. And what
So
else?
we should drink water, I think.
Okay.
Drink water. But
This is
also,
because of Zoom, like
Yeah,
we
so
can do it
It's,
on our safe.
it's
also, I think.
type of put some pressure on the app, so
Let me open it again.
I think you could drink the water in our safe.
Yes.
It will be easier.
Yeah. Save on.
I think yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
there
it's-
are,
it's-
there are both
Okay.
in there.
So these are all the, oh, we can attack the pig also. Let me show that, then we go to save. So whenever we hit the pig, same thing happens, but it gets faster, mimicking an escape thing, and it goes back to normal. And whenever you kill it, if we can, it drops meat, and you can
sometimes too.
collect it, and it will go back to your inventory.
Also eat it.
This also replenishes your hunger, but it also decreases your health because it's poisonous, and you die.
Yeah, because it's not cooked yet.
Yes.
Yes.
We'll show the cooking and that in save. So we have a saved game already. We had a progress and we saved it, so we can load it. We'll show the end game cooking mechanics and purifying. That's all that's left. So as you can see in here, I have a water bucket there. So let me just get that. And whenever I'm holding the water bucket and go to near the water, I can fill the water bucket. I can drink this water. It will replenish my thirst, but it will also decrease my health because it's not purified. Let me get the torch so we can see it. Okay, I can do it again, but this time if I go near a campfire and press Q again, it will purify the water and it will say it's purified. And when I drink it, it will replenish my thirst, but this time my health won't get decreased. So we have also a drop mechanism. Whenever we press G, it drops the item, and we can collect it again.
With F.
So we can drop anything. Let's drop some rocks. Collision is there, so we can get there. So maybe some food. And that's it, I think. The
Yeah.
water you cannot
The
collide
pig,
it.
I think we should kill a pig.
Yeah.
We should craft a boat, I think, to
Yeah,
show
so
this
Okay.
escape.
Let's do one escape route. So first is crafting a boat. It requires some wood and stone. Let's
Can you
first.
cook the meat first?
Okay. Let's not escape them. let's find the pick. Okay, here's a pick. So we have X, so we'll shoot one shot of miss. Let's go and cook this. When we press Q again, it will cook the meat. And when we eat it will replenish. But health stays the same. So whenever we press
4 and
E, we'll use the boat, and it's an escape route. Currently U1. You can either restart the game or exit the game. I'll exit the game since we'll show the other escape route.
So we have two escape routes. One of them is crafting a boat, which requires a lot of materials, and the other one is to stay alive until the day 10. We can show
We should sleep, yes.
Yes.
And day 10 escape route.
So we add the shelter. This skips the night and heals you. So let's craft it. You can only use it in night time.
Yes.
So whenever you say you cannot sleep until night, it won't work. So let's just explore the map while we wait for the night.
I think also we could craft a spear. We didn't do it.
Yeah.
We could.
And Chan, the thirst bar is 0.
Oh, then let's
not
let's drink water. Let me grab this torch. So let me. So let's sleep, and in the day we. So when I press E in the night.
Yeah, it is night now.
And the character is sheltered.
An animation.
And it goes back.
And also our health bar is
yes, a bit
increased
increased.
as we slept.
And the day is increased.
Yes.
Did we consume the shelter item?
Yes,
it
yes.
is. It is one
It's
time.
only one time.
Otherwise, it would be so overpowered. So we chose this.
So we have. So let's create a speed. We didn't do that. And whenever we equip it and go near, it should one shot him, yes. And it gets deleted since it died. Anything else? I don't think we have anything else left except this. So we can.
We didn't craft a campfire.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yes.
We need torch to
But it will come.
craft a campfire.
We have the campfire. We can place it by G. It's the same thing. We can pick it up. Let's create a torch. So whenever it's day 11, so whenever the night is done, we'll finish again. So let's explore. We have lakes.
We have different types of trees.
Yes, 2 trees and tiles also differ. You can see the walking animation for the players. Yes, so let's eat it. So the plants are hungry, and let's eat more. Maybe we can heal ourselves. The game ended.
Yeah.
Since it's day end and day 10 and dawn, you survive 10 days, which is also another escape option, and it says you are.
We can show the credits.
Yes, we can show credits. Yes, we.
Also, we can show a save system too. I think
Yeah, no.
we have used it already, so we don't need
These
more.
credits are numbers. When I press escape, it goes back. That's it.
Yes, but I think start the game, collect something and save. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So same mechanism.
so
works.
this,
So we start a new game. Let's collect rocks. Let's collect these.
and also kill a pig.
Kill it. Okay, so one is that. So when you press save in menu, this is a menu. It should save the game, and we go
This is-
return menu, then load it.
All the map, all our stats and all our inventory is keeping in our save system.
Even if we close the computer and
Yes.
turn it on.
So again, the time is also
As you
saved.
can see, we have the stones and the
Yes.
Also the day
Timing.
counter
Day
and
counter.
night keeps
Everything is
in
saved.
our system.
And that's
Yes, that's it.
want to show from the video?
I think we kind of showed this.
Yes,
Yes,
we showed
we
all
also
of them.
I have a question about Amiran first. Do they decrease at a constant rate, or do they decrease more when you do certain actions like chopping down a tree?
It is constant.
But the thirst decreases a lot faster than the hunger.
Yes.
Code like that.
That's
So in the end, you didn't use any external like game library or something, right?
Yes.
You implemented this all yourself?
Everything, yes.
Nice. I don't have
I don't have
any
need.
questions. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.